Great. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And here we go. They're going to go ahead and start. Newbie Spud, he has a little bit of the advantage because he's using hitbox, you know, no lag. But El Magus will get started here in just a second. There we go. So as you can tell, here they're running through the streets, lots of tomatoes. There's not really anything you can do with the B button at this time, so it's run and jump. Now jumping is going to be the best thing, which, you know, it'll speed you up the fastest. You just go a little bit faster jumping, but it doesn't make a huge difference. Alright, Newbie Spud has met the first boss right here. I'm pretty sure this is Tomacho. About 50% sure. El Magus has also encountered the boss. Gotta jump on him, I believe 4 or 5 times, something like that. This is definitely less awful than RoboCop 3, yes. This game's, I don't know, I played it a little bit. It's bad, but it was at least reasonably enjoyable for a little bit. Newbie Spud looks like he's beaten the boss. He's gonna go to the right and see what's up. El Magus is doing pretty good as well, has taken a little bit of damage. Damage is shown right beneath the score, by the way. Okay, Newbie Spud enters the sewers. They're probably going to spend a little bit of time and, you know, some lives down here is what I'd guess. So they both have 3 lives and 3 bars of health. El Magus slips on the slime, falls in the sewer. Oh boy. And you know, sewer means instant death. Because, I don't know. Sewers are very appropriate for this tournament, though. Very, very. Newbie Spud, figuring out how these pools of slime work, and luckily he slid through them okay. Jump on the worms. El Magus knows how they work, doesn't really need any training on that because he's slipped through them enough already. Okay, El Magus goes in the door. Huzzah, jumps on the weird, they look like Spartan tomatoes. I'm not sure what they are, but they're a little weird. Newbie Spud takes his first death. El Magus has taken 2. Newbie Spud is just a little bit in the lead, I believe. These sewers are a little bit confusing, though, so it may be a little bit difficult to keep track of who is where. El Magus takes a death, or Newbie Spud took a death. El Magus has 1 life left. Oh, almost made it across there. Takes his first game over. Newbie Spud, he looks like he's cornered. Probably can't go any more that direction, unfortunately. Has to go back. Welcome to Unneeded Mazes. Everybody loves Unneeded Mazes. Newbie Spud took a game over, starts the sewers over again. Not a big deal. I love the run sound effect, the walking sound effect. It's so great. Newbie Spud, kind of scared, ends up in the sewer. Man, El Magus stomping on worms. Trying to make it through there. Ah, that was a good thing. Take it a little bit slower. And wow, that descent into the sewer, that was great. Newbie Spud really wants that sack lunch right there. But unfortunately does not have the patience, ends up dying. El Magus jumping over all of the slick puddles of sewage, I suppose. Or tomato juice. It could be tomato juice. Jumps up. Okay, I think he's figured out a good way to get through this. Perfect. Ends up in the next room. Newbie Spud, still in one of the beginning parts. Well, that's okay. El Magus is back to join. Now, as what happens with a lot of these bad games, the first part is just figuring out the basic mechanics and what to do, and taking a lot of deaths is completely fine. So, not a huge concern at all about people dying. We can still laugh. Still enjoyable. Newbie Spud unfortunately got pelted by a tomato. That may be the next boss, though. Let's see, El Magus is going to the same room. He's going to go ahead and brave that guy a little bit. Ooh, doing some good jumps on him. Oh, never mind, died. It's a little bit hard to see when you die. I mean, it plays a sound effect, but that shot from the boss does, I think that was 2 damage. It's pretty cruel. El Magus doing his best to dodge what that thing has. I don't even know what it is. Luckily, they both managed to continue on, both Newbie Spud and El Magus, jumping on top of light bulbs, and their tomato bats just out there to wreck their day. El Magus takes a game over. Not a big deal. Ooh, you can run out of continues. That's unfortunate. So welcome to a game with limited continues. That means Newbie Spud has the biggest advantage at the moment. Hasn't had to start over quite yet, but he probably will. You know, just seeing the rate of these games and how they go, I would expect Newbie Spud to have to start over at some point. I think we can say pretty clearly that Newbie Spud is in the lead, although it's a little bit hard to say exactly how much. Newbie Spud trying to get close to that tomato, or trying to get past it. Good job. That was fantastic. Alright, 3D mazes, everybody loves them. Ooh, there's a shady individual. Unfortunately, Newbie Spud was not able to kill the shady individual. I don't think he can, though, you know, it's just, I don't know. El Magus back in the sewer. He's making some quick progress. Newbie Spud takes a death, 1 life left. Hopefully he can see a little bit more of the sewers before taking his next death. El Magus going over to the spitting tomato. Favorite dude ever. Unfortunately, Newbie Spud sees the launch of the... what do they even call it? The atomic tomato, something like that. And the world is destroyed. Has to start over. That's fine. El Magus trying to figure out how this platforming works because some of these jumps look really tight. Newbie Spud out on the streets, really enjoying the nightlife. As you can see with his jumping, he's learned that jumping is much faster than walking. Good, good. So, thank you everybody for watching. Looks like we have quite a few regulars here. Yay! I love that people just come and watch like all the time. Thank you so much. You guys always make me happy to see your names here. El Magus. I know he's been very excited about this match. For maybe like the last 10 minutes or so. 8 minutes. He's very excited the last 8 minutes. So that's a really good question. Yeah, you don't start with full health after you die. I'm not sure why. That seems kind of a jerky thing to do, but whatever. Welcome to game developers. El Magus slips on the sewage and takes a death there. That life may be worth grabbing, though. I think Newbie Spud is going for it. Yep, and gets 2 bars of health. Looks like El Magus thinks that's worth it as well. Newbie Spud found a new way to get out, and El Magus takes the same way. Ooh, those strats, I like them. Alright, both facing the Spartan tomatoes in the small hallway, make it to the next room. Alright, spitting tomato time. Unfortunately, this guy is no chump. Well, I guess he is if you jump over him. Oh, El Magus took a spitball to the face. Unfortunately, got hit twice, lost quite a bit of health. Newbie Spud has the advantage when it comes to the number of lives here. Newbie Spud may make the most progress with this continue. El Magus is still doing really well with what he's got, though. Like, you know, it's nothing to say. I don't know what I was gonna say. Cool. It's nothing to mock. It's nothing to just about. Alright, Newbie Spud following the shady dude again. Neither of them know exactly where to go. Newbie Spud's hoping the right has some sort of hope for him. Just had a bag. Bags are good. I don't know. I don't know what bags do. We may find out in a little while, though. Alright, lots of slippery platforms here with Newbie Spud's room. As you can see, you know, it's a little bit hard to navigate what's going on here. Ooh. Could easily be deaths upcoming. Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, I love this. What kind of evil person would do this? Like, seriously. Okay, Newbie Spud takes the upper route. Unfortunately, takes a death from the drippings coming down. El Magus is still continuing on pretty well. I don't recognize that area, though. Newbie Spud falls in the sewer. Still has 1 life left on this continue, though. So does El Magus. Both making some steady progress, though. Big thing is that when you fall down, gotta keep holding right, otherwise you're gonna take damage. El Magus unfortunately met a dead end, but it did have a refill. Newbie Spud has run into the boss. Let's see how Newbie Spud does. Newbie Spud has figured out that he needs to throw stuff at the organ. Unfortunately, it takes a game over. So Newbie Spud is officially in the lead, has made it to the boss. Unfortunately, has done 0 damage to the boss. Not a big deal. He'll be able to do something next time. Oh boy. El Magus took a game over. That's okay. He's still doing pretty well. Time to get back into the action. Both are learning the mechanics of this game pretty well. And I don't know, it's kind of cool because they both have... Whoa! That jump, Newbie Spud, you are terrifying me. Like, seriously. Yeah, both of them are learning pretty well and are definitely willing to change things up just to figure out, you know, where to go and what to do next, which is fantastic. El Magus taking it a little bit more carefully with Spitting Tomato. We need a name for this guy, for the Spitting Tomato dude. I don't know. So, as an explanation, the way that this tournament works is that you have 2 hours. The person who either completes it or makes the most progress during the 2 hours is the winner. So, yes. Luckily, this tournament does have sympathy. Not much. I mean, with some of the games that we've played up till now, no, like... Spit Tomato? Spit Tomato. I can sort of dig that. Sure, it's a practical name, Spit Tomato. Man, I'm feeling excitement from my head to my toes, you know? Know what I'm saying? Newbie Spud gonna head through the worst room so far in the game. El Magus is right behind. He's gonna also grab whatever that bag is. Looks like it's just a bag of points. Gonna have to go left and into one of the doors, which, you know, this is a maze, but he's figuring it out pretty well. Oh, and he sees how terrible this looks. Fortunately, Newbie Spud takes a death. El Magus has more lives, so he has more, a little bit more hope to make it through this section. Hold right, yeah. El Magus is doing fantastic. He's gonna be able to make it to the boss in just a little bit as well. Oh, terrifying. Okay, hold right, perfect, and both of them are at the boss. Meanwhile, I've got a cup of coffee right here, and I am going to devour this. Alright, Newbie Spud has done 6, 7. They're both doing some pretty good damage. El Magus takes a death. Newbie Spud has to be a little bit more careful, though, because he's running out of lives. If he takes a death here, it's going to be very unfortunate. 1 health left. Can he clutch this out? Let's see how Newbie Spud does. Alright, El Magus doing very well as well. Unfortunately, those ones on the right seem to be the most problematic. El Magus takes a death, gonna have to try this with just 3 bars of health. Newbie Spud, fortunately, has to continue. Can El Magus do this? 2 bars of health. Newbie Spud falls in the sewage. Ew, that sounds so gross. Yeah, the throwing angles on this are pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Okay, El Magus is making some steady progress, but man, Organ Dude is not having any of this. Ah, he got it. Good job. Good job, El Magus. Okay, just the right ones. Alright, 3 left, 2 left. 2 left and he wins. Ooh, these last 2 are going to be a pain, though. Oh, boy. Very nice. Very nice dodge on El Magus' part. Probably going to have to take damage if he wants to do this. Ooh. Holy crap. This is so unfair. Newbie Spud just tracking it, trying to get along. And unfortunately, El Magus takes a game over. No continues left. Gonna have to start over. And now I am officially covered in coffee. This has been a great match, guys. Oh, jeez. Oh. Okay, luckily Justin's helping me out. Thank you, Justin. Thank you for both bringing me coffee as well as cleaning it. Because of how bad that was. Oh my gosh. Newbie Spud back to the boss. Really trying to get this Organ Dude done. So just give me a second, you know, trying to focus here a little bit to get the coffee cleaned up. This is very important stuff. Let me try to switch back to both of them. As soon as my mouse decides to move again. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, so El Magus making steady progress back through the sewer. Ooh, he's quick enough that he can make it back without needing to go through the weird loop that Newbie Spud takes. Saves a little bit of time, you know, completely worth it if it ends up paying off later on. You know, even though seconds usually don't matter too much in these matches, they can. And learning how to get through some of these parts quickly is fantastic. Meanwhile, Justin is shaking the coffee out of this keyboard, and Newbie Spud wrecked that boss. Oh boy, good job, Newbie Spud. Newbie Spud is back to the street, cruising to the right, cruising forward, bruising, taking out those bats. Bam. By the way, there apparently is an angry scientist in the background. Go Hom 3. Ooh, and Newbie Spud is to what looks like a factory. Very nice. El Magus is making pretty good progress. Fortunately, Weird Hand Robot is really after Newbie Spud. I don't know what he's doing. El Magus sees Organ Dude, is gonna go wreck him, hopefully. Fortunately, Newbie Spud takes a death, and he's gonna have to start the game over. But that's okay, he's made the most progress so far in this. Fantastic. Newbie Spud back on the beginning street. El Magus is getting close to the Organ boss, but he only has 1 health left. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, he got a game over. Well, not a big surprise, you know. That's how games go. That's how bad games go. They're just game overs all over the place. El Magus, ooh, getting a little risky there. Still paying off. Newbie Spud just wrecking whatever this... I'm pretty sure this is Tomacho. Wrecking Tomacho. Fantastic. Good. Newbie Spud moves on to the sewers. And is gonna go ahead and try to take on Organ Dude. Thank you very much, Justin, for cleaning all of this coffee. I feel terrible. Oh, jeez. Okay, El Magus makes it to Spit Tomato. He's trying to get past the weird little fatty. He's so chubby. I don't know. There's something endearing about these really chubby tomatoes, though. You know? I mean, despite the eye-scarring graphics here, they're sort of cute in a way. Alright. Who made this game? I don't really know. Oh, you know, that's something that we could look up, though. Right, 22 minutes in. I think they both have made a good deal of progress, though. Author Blues, you thinking of running this game, huh? Well, I approve. El Magus back to Organ Dude. Probably gonna take a death, I wouldn't be too surprised, only has 1 health left. Newbie Spud is gonna be fighting that guy in just a little bit as well. Doesn't even go for the bag at the right. That bag looked like it only had points anyway, so not really any need to do that. El Magus is really getting the hang of this, though. Right, Newbie Spud has more life, but fewer lives. Is probably going to be able to get through this as well. He's already decimated this boss once. Ah, Imagineering, creators of Swamp Thing and Barf vs. Games, huh? Okay, honestly, that completely explains it all, especially the ugly graphics. Look at the cute little tomato on the right, though. He has a picture of this tomato that's like crying or something. Oh man, Newbie Spud demolished the boss, moving on. El Magus making good progress, has to take out the middle one last. Should be able to do that. Oh, takes a death. Okay, what he may wish to do is figure out which ones are the hardest ones to hit, which I would say those are the ones on the right. I would take out the right pipes first. Newbie Spud makes it to weird robot place. I don't know what's going on here. Luckily, he grabs some extra life, just gives him 2 health bars. El Magus, 1 health bar left on this. Can he do this? Ooh, very nice. Just 1 left. 2 left. 2 left. Oh, 3 left. It's hard to see how many there are left. Oh boy. And while El Magus beat the boss, he died at the same time and has to do this again. He's being smart, taking out the right ones first. Perfect. Right ones are the hardest to hit. Very nice. Newbie Spud is trying to figure out what to do in this room. Looks a little bit confusing. I can't really blame him. Robot's trying to punch his face. Like Tomato hopping around at the bottom. Perhaps coming up to the top of this factory thing is going to be the best. And there we go. He's at the top of the factory. Takes a fall. Ooh, what a fall that is. Yeah, I can't see that jump being possible. It just seems hard. Newbie Spud got a game over. Luckily, he's at a checkpoint where he doesn't have to go too far back. Gonna take a little while to figure out what to do in this place, it looks like. El Magus is coming up to the same room. It looks like they both are pretty much tied. Newbie Spud just a little bit ahead, but not by much. Yeah, at this moment, I would say this is a tie until someone manages to get past this room. Alright, both of them take a boss, a death. Fortunately, Newbie Spud falls in the acid. What a terrible way to die. El Magus trying to figure out what to do in this level. Ooh, is bouncing on that tomato. Alright, and as you can see, the lasers that are shooting the tomatoes are making them into big tomatoes. Definitely the factory to turn tomatoes into monsters. But what do you do in the factory? How do you solve this problem? I think that's the problem that we face here. There is the giant tomato at the bottom. I would not be surprised if they have to kill that one. I mean, that seems like what they've usually had to do up until this point with most of the levels. If there is a giant tomato, kill that thing. I guess not. They only killed one other tomato right at the beginning of the game. But that's what I would personally do at this point. I think Cadus asks good questions because there are credits, but there's something after finishing the bonus level, isn't there? I'm pretty sure there is. Like, the game's not truly over until once you actually finish that bonus level, isn't that right? Fortunately, this has been a bit of a pain for both of